Hello guys, how are you doing? I hope you guys are doing well. It's another wonderful moment once again with Marvelous Inspiration Channel. Welcome back to our channel once again. Guys, I look excited. You can see I look somehow excited. But right inside me, I'm not really excited. Yes, I'm not really excited, I must tell you. But the fact is that in today's video, I will try as much as possible not to be emotional.
Subscribe to Marvelous Inspiration.
So guys, in this video, I will try as much as possible not to be emotional. Because this video is going to be a very, very interesting video. As we are going to visit the Republic of Ghana first. And we have a lot to discuss. After which, we are also going to visit my country, Nigeria. So you have to listen to this video to the end. Make sure that you don't miss any moment of this video. Okay, guys. Guys, 7th January 2025 was a very big day, a very great day in the land of Ghana. As our president, John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, was sworn in as the president of Ghana for the second time. Yes, it's historic. Yes, and we all owe him that respect all the days of his life to be sworn in as the president of Ghana for the second time. Guys, after this inauguration, there was so much joy in the land of Ghana. You could see them with big expectation. You could see smile on their faces. You could see that they're expecting a lot from President Mahama. And I am so glad that President Mahama did not disappoint his people. Few days after he was sworn in, the people of Ghana began to see different. Within a couple of weeks, we begin to see transformation in the land of Ghana. President Mahama has spent 6 months now in the office, and the evidence is very clear. So my beautiful people, without wasting much time, I want us to listen to some of the things the world has been saying, people have been saying concerning President Mahama since he assumed office barely 6 months ago as the president of Ghana.
And African leaders need to learn from John Mahama. It's a model. Shocked, I'm overwhelmed.
Ghana is the only consistent African country, and it is going to make strides in waves, and Ghana will also lead the world. In 5 years, people are going to start seeing it. In 13 years, it's going to be massive. A lot of Nigerians are going to be the workers in Ghana. They're going to be the workers. For Ghanaians, are just 1 or 2 countries that are going to do the unexplainable, the unexpected, right? And then there is the one country that is just consistent and it is just going to be going on its path. That's Ghana. I've never been to Ghana, but now I'm so fascinated with going to Ghana. Ghana is the only consistent African country. It is consistent since 1960. No, seriously. It is consistent since 1960, and it is going to make strides in waves. It is going to build upon itself. The bringing in of African Americans into their community is going to help that country. It's giving that country a different mindset. The African Americans may not even realize how much influence they have, but they are going to have a great influence on that country. That country is going to be at odds with China. Ghana is going to be at odds with China. If you know the history of Ghana, it was also the first country to be at odds with the British and to kick out colonization. It's going in the same direction with the Chinese. Ghana is going to be at odds with the Chinese, and Ghana will also lead the world. Ghana's industry is going to grow. It's going to grow like nobody's business. It's going to be massive.
Ghanaians are 100 miles ahead of us. And this is the evidence they are getting. The evidence of making good choices is the result they are having now. Apart from that name, see, that name, we're supposed to change it to. It's not doing us good at all. I talk with facts. I talk with evidence. So as you all know that inflation in Ghana is dropping, price regulation is taking control. This is evidence of selecting a good leader, making a good choice during the time of election.
First of all, if you have a good president, 50% of your nation's problem are solved. Seriously. And if it looks money like this, bro, He cannot be anybody's puppet. Unlike some nations that their presidents are Rock of Ages, some their presidents are Methuselah, some no, their president they renate on themselves. Not Ghana president. Just look at him, President John Dramani Mahama.
Also in this video, we can see President Mahama in 37 hospitals here in Ghana. One of the popular hospitals here in Ghana. That is not the only hospital he has visited.
Okay, how are you? You also had an accident. How long ago? 2 months ago. So we have for 2 months. 2 months, 3 days. Okay. Well, you're saying you're going to How long did that run away? How long ago? A month. Have they done anything?
He never finished. Oh, I also saw him in the Sawam prison, one of the prison here in Ghana.
This is President Mahama, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, the man I truly love. He paid a visit to the Ghanaian prison. And as you can see, you see someone speaking to him and the way he listens. As a matter of fact, I've been intimated that the AKA or the alliance is a listening president. And this is the quality of a true leader. He listens. He listens. He doesn't send delegates. The president comes himself, sees the faces of the people, grievances of the people, the parentheticals of the people, not just the opinion of the people. There's a difference between opinion and the facial expression of the people. You should look at the faces of your people. That is what you're paid to do. And this is exactly what President Dramani is doing. If you're from Ghana and you're not feeling this wind of change, I would ask for your patience because he hadn't even occupied that office up to a year. I mean, we all know when he became the president, right? I promise you people, I'm not a Ghanaian, but I know that what I'm about to say, a great number of you, I promise you people, by the time this man residents on this seat, in the next 2 years, you Ghanaians won't even recognize yourselves.
Guys, as it is right now, a lot of countries are interested to invest in Ghana. A lot are already invested in Ghana. The activities of President John Dramani Mahama is attracting foreign investors in Ghana. Oh, you will not understand. You will not understand. You will not understand what it means to have a good president. A lot of countries, you can see them flying from everywhere. You see Morocco president, you see Indian, everybody is coming. Everybody is happy to collaborate with Ghana government because they can see that President Mahama have something to deliver. And to those of you who said, what do Ghana have? Is it not only light that they have? One of my brother have a message for you. A Nigerian brother, for all of you saying that it's only light Ghana have, that apart from light, Ghana have no other thing. I will not answer that. I have a brother who will reply you. Now, Oya, come, my brother, come. Oya, reply them.
Ghanaians, listen, I am making this video for you guys. In case, if you see any Nigerian person saying that, if not because of electricity, what is Ghana? If not because of the electricity, Nigeria is better than Ghana. If you see any Nigerians saying that, don't mind them. Even if there is no electricity in Ghana, like the way it is in Nigeria, Ghana is still better than Nigeria. Let me tell you why I said that. Listen, if you're a Nigerian living in Ghana, you can testify the goodness and mercy in Ghana. Number one, there is no kidnapping in Ghana. Number two, there is no Boko Haram. You know what I mean by Boko Haram? There is nothing like Boko Haram in Ghana. There is nothing like police brutality in Ghana. There is nothing like Fulani herdsmen in Ghana. There is nothing like Christian and Muslim fighting each other or tribalism in Ghana. Apart from the lights, you guys think, some of you Nigerians think it's only lights that make Ghana better than Nigeria. It's only this, it's only that. Tell yourself the truth. Even if there is no light, even if there is darkness in Ghana for more than 10 years, Ghana is still better than Nigeria.
That being said, my people, we continue to appreciate President Mahama for the good work he's doing, and we continue to plead with him to continue the good work he is doing, that we are watching, we are seeing as he dey play, he dey show. Guys, let us visit my country, Nigeria. Arise, O compatriots. Guys, at the beginning of this video, I told you His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was sworn in on 7th January 2025. We are still in 2025, barely 6 months ago. And we are all witness of what people are saying, of what we are seeing here in Ghana, what the president is doing. In the other hand, we can also see what is happening in Burkina Faso through His Excellency President Ibrahim Traoré, the youngest president in Africa. Imagine, youngest president, as young as he is, we can see the signs and wonders he is doing in the Republic of Burkina Faso. Today, we are not here to condemn any president. We are only here to know people's opinion over a president that have served for 6 months and a president that have served for over 2 years. That is why I take you to my country home, because I'm from Nigeria. Guys, remember I told you that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was sworn in as the president of Ghana on 7th January 2025. We have all listened to what the whole world is saying about him. And we that are living here in Ghana, we are living testimony, seeing what is happening in Ghana. The one that have shocked everybody is the appreciation of Ghana city and a lot that's happening in Ghana. The same way President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of the Republic of Nigeria, was sworn in on 29th May 2023, making it more than 2 years he was sworn in as the president of Nigeria. Today, we are not here to talk against Nigerian presidents, but we are here to know people's reaction over these 2 presidents. One have stayed for more than 2 years and one have stayed for 6 months. Let us hear what people are saying about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu since he assumed office as the president of Nigeria more than 2 years ago.
This country is bleeding. This country is angry. People are suffering. No one can afford 3 square meals, even 2 square meals. Their country today again.
You are a terrible president. You are so terrible. I'm so sick and tired of Nigerians acting like we are strong.
Is it not a shame? People say they don't want you. You spend money to impose yourself on them. Is that not a shame?
Nigerians are starting to come out to voice their grievances against President Tinubu and the unimaginable sufferings under his administration. This is coming after Dr. Paul Enenche's warning, long before the election. Let's listen.
I genuinely feel so overwhelmed, and I feel like if a lot of Nigerians come out and start speaking on what we are actually going through, then maybe changes will be made in the government. Don't you guys think? And this video, I just want to say to our president, I don't know if there have been any other president that is terrible, but you are such a terrible president. It is so hard. So I'm coming from the supermarket where I went to get foodstuffs, and everything has gone up again. It's just like every single week prices increase.
The cost of living in Nigeria is getting a lot harder for people. Prices for things like food have gone up, making it difficult for many to afford basic needs. The rate at which prices are rising has hit its highest point, especially for food items. This means that for 12 months in a row, things have been getting more and more expensive.
There is nothing good about this administration, and I regret being born as a Nigerian.
It has gotten to the point where Nigerian citizens are all regretting being in Nigeria or being born in the country, and they are all pleading for Ghanaians to come to their aid to rescue their country. Why can't we also get a good leaders like Ghanaians leaders to also rule their country and do the right thing for the people and for the citizens of Nigerians? These are the requests of Nigerians who are living in Nigeria and Ghana.
Let it be known that I, Oyindamola, declared that Bola Ahmed Tinubu as our president is a failure. I would call you a failed president, and if I should describe you in a word, I will call you a terrible president, and your administration is nothing to write home about. There is nothing good about this administration, and I regret I regret being born as a Nigerian. I regret that I became an adult during President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's regime. Apart from the fact that I've been stressed out with life recently, I have been depressed. I am depressed so much because the cost of living is costing our living now. I despise that I get to be a mother in this generation, in this tenure. That the time that I become a mother is when you, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, get to be the Asiwaju, is when you are a president. And the way price of things have skyrocketed. The way what you buy today is not what you're going to get tomorrow. And our normal slang now is yesterday price is not today's price. It's the fact that we have normalized suffering. We have normalized being strong when we're not supposed to be strong. And the fact that we are praying to God when we're supposed to be calling out these governments to hold them accountable for their damn God. But I feel like cursing them. I feel like cursing you, President Tinubu, because what are you doing? I call you a failed president. Nothing is working in your administration. Nothing is working during your tenure. And I regret being an adult during your tenure. The old me 5 years ago, when I was still in my teenage, I thought life would get better in the next 5-6 years. But guess what? I thought I would be helping the needy. But guess what? I am the needy. I am the one who is needy. I am the one who cannot even help myself. Let's talk of helping people. My goals, my dream, they're all vanishing in my face.
I woke up this morning asking, where did I go wrong being a Nigerian? Where did we go wrong being Nigerians? Where did we go wrong? Did we pick our country? Where did we go wrong as what is the offense Nigerians has committed that is strong enough for more than 200 people to go to bed in the night and not wake up the next morning? I need everybody to understand that Israel and Iran are at war, and up to 200 people have not been killed. But in Nigeria, you can go to bed and your tomorrow is not guaranteed. And on top of this, we have to beg the government to even talk about it. He had to take a pope of over how many miles away to address Nigerians, to sympathize with Nigerians, to give Nigerians hope. Where did we go wrong to vote this government into power? How is human lives not important to you? And you have children, and you have families, but Nigerian lives does not matter to you. Where did we go wrong? This is not the first time it's happening. This is not the 10th time it's happening. This is not the 30th time it is happening. But it is still happening. Government, where did we go wrong? What offense have we committed as Nigerians? How can we stop being Nigerians to save ourselves of this crisis? Nigeria is not at war, but 200 people have been burnt down.
Living in Nigeria is very hard. Nigerian government, living in Nigeria is hard. We are tired of this rubbish. Living in Nigeria is so hard. You cannot eat good food because you cannot afford it. Before, from my house to the bus stop, it used to be 100 naira. Now it is 500 naira with a beg. People will say, oh, if you have money in this country, you will enjoy it. How many people have money in this country? How many people? And how much is enough? And how much is enough? Eh? If you're paid 300,000 naira in Nigeria and you have children, you cannot survive. You go see the borrow from east, west, north, and south to eat. Just to eat. And how many people are even paid up to 300,000 naira? How many? Eh? Nigerian government, hey! 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 You people should do something, oh.
You guys, you're from Nigeria. You're right by the water there. Eh? Why is it that Nigeria doesn't have power 24/7?
It's crazy.
When you could do hydro.
It's insane. But then you have to remember, a lot of the politicians out there, they're all invested in generator companies. Yeah. So it's like, what? Bro, everywhere you go in Nigeria,
the big ones
is generators everywhere. Bro. So,
good for the environment.
of course it's not. So, but you got to think about it. So you telling them to invest in is that they're putting themselves out of business. Would you know how insane this is?
It doesn't make sense. And the thing is, I believe Nigeria also outsources its electricity to other countries.
Yeah.
So how are you outsourcing when the source
is also struggling?
We have brilliant people like in Africa who don't have access to resources to be able to, like an outlet, to be able to actually show potential. Because you mentioned something earlier on, in a compound with no light. How do you expect someone to read books in the dark with candles on? I expect like someone to invent the next generation car or wherever it is with no electricity. How do you expect some of these to work? Create the opportunity for people, but they're not going to do it. I don't know why.
I remember my late prophet TB Joshua. He said, it is not how happy you are that matters. It is how happy others can be because of you. He also said, how many lives have you touched today? How many people are happy because of you? You are in power today, but you will not be in power tomorrow. You can never occupy any government seat forever. What are you using your position to do today as a president, as a governor, as MP, as a councillor, or any position you find yourself in politics? What are you using your position to do today? How are you affecting the lives of people? How many people are happy because of you today? How many people have you frustrated? How many people have you sent to their early grave? That is the question you have to sit down and ask yourself. So we are calling on Nigerian government and all other African governments to stand up and do the right thing. Stand up and save your people. Save them from hunger. Save them from frustration. Save them from pain. Save them from agony. Make Africa proud again. And we all will be proud of you. Thank you so much, guys. I hope that you have enjoyed this wonderful video. If it's your first time of coming to this channel, what are you waiting for? Join us today by subscribing to this channel. Press notification bell so that anytime we post video, you'll be the first to know. Thank you so much for coming once again. See you on our next video. God bless Ghana, God bless Nigeria, and God bless Africa. Thank you. Bye.